All right, what's going on, party people? We are here and we are ready. Mosaic holiday boxes. These, oops, sorry, hit the camera already. These are new-ish. I'm a little bit late to the party, a week or two. But I got a ton of these coming. So we're doing 40 tonight. So when I bought like 60, I think. And then people started selling cases. So I have 3 sealed cases of this coming. And we're going to do a mega box style break where all 3 cases at one time. Triple case break. Where you can buy your team in one case, or you can buy your team in all 3 cases at a discount. So that's what we're going to do coming up sometime. I got a couple other things to break. Kind of seems like there's a lot of product and a lot of stuff all at one time, so we'll get through it. Here's our rundown. We got Jimmy Chavez, Arizona. Sean Klink, NIL, Tampa Bay, Tennessee, Atlanta, Denver, Detroit, Indy, Kansas City, New Orleans, Pitt, San Francisco, and Seattle. Brad Noble, Baltimore and Miami. Cody Kovac, Buffalo and Jacksonville. Gary Mazzana, Carolina. Todd Coaster, Chicago. Michael Waymeyer, Cincinnati. Chris Collins, Cleveland. Will Hanlon, Dallas and Houston. Matt Deswarte, Green Bay. Ryan Green, Las Vegas Raiders. Dominic, Chargers and Minnesota. John Morine, Rams. New England and Rick Ledbetter. Steve Miller, Giants. CBD, Jets. Steve Spencer, Philly. And Michelle Fosnaugh, Washington. What's up, Sean? You can be ready for you can be in for the triple case, all right? We got the ornament. Jalen Hurts. I got to make sure. I didn't cut it, but I got to make sure I don't cut the front. I forgot that's where they were. Alright, we're going to probably do like a few of these at a time. Oh, I cut it from the back. And I make sure we cut from the back so we can get the ornament. If anyone, well, there's only 6 ones. Another Hurts. At least they're small enough. I think, what was it? Baseball? The baseball ones are huge. Dak. Oh, man. Someone needs to make a Dak tree. Let's go. Are they all quarterbacks? Yeah. No. Actually, they're not. Travis Hunter has one. Another Hurts. Let's see who gets the most. We should make that a game. Who has one? Dallas, Jacksonville, Cincy. Maybe we should do like some kind of game in the next break. You buy. What's up, CBD? You buy a team. Whichever team hits, which I know there's only 6 spots, but whichever team hits the most ornaments wins something. What's up, Dom? So granted, there will only be the 6 teams that will be eligible, but maybe it'll make it spice it up a little bit. Give something away. Dak. I like that, actually. We might do that. Just to spice up those 6 teams. Maybe we'll do like some boxes I'll give away. I told you I bought a bunch of these boxes, so I have a bunch of extra ones. So, but yeah, I'm trying to figure out the schedule for this week. It's like I said, it's really hectic because there's 2 new releases coming out this week, which is Topps Holiday, which I do have. That should be here on time, which is Wednesday. And then I have a little bit of Topps NBA. I couldn't get a lot, but I have a little bit. And that's scheduled for it's supposed to release Thursday. I don't think I'll have it until Monday or Tuesday. So, but I do have Topps T205, which just released. Our first chase. So now we got all 6. And then Topps T2. Oh, I got more of this. Topps T205. Holiday, the NBA, and then next week we have Bowman Chrome U, which many of you guys remember from last year. Bowman Chrome U did really well. Like, that was a great break. But I don't follow college football very much. I may know a few names from last year, but so it's not the easiest one for me to price up. I'm going to have to do some research. For those that are interested, I just marked down. There are 2 spots left in the Topps Marvel break. Were both originally priced at $60, and they are both marked down to $25 each. I am desperate to get that break full. So mega markdown, over 50% off on the last 2 spots, and they're combo spots. So there's like, each spot has like 8 characters with it or something. I can't even remember how many. So just throwing it out there. If that fills, that breaks tonight as well. If not, we'll push it over to tomorrow. But I gotta check tracking. But I think my plan for tomorrow is gonna be Topps Holiday. I do have I have 2 cases of that coming, so that'll be a dual case break. I probably won't even. I'll have to look at pricing, but I may. I don't know if I'm going to do pick one with dibs in the second case, or if we're just going to do straight dual caser, because it's a much cheaper product. What's up, Ty? How you doing, man? Ty, we need to get you in on this. I know you need some NFL Christmas ornaments for your tree. So these are, again, I was not prepared for these. I think it was last week when I was in New York, gone, and I started seeing, as soon as I got back, I started seeing posts for these, and I am like, okay, I don't really think nothing about them, but they were really big. Like, a lot of people were going pretty nuts for them, and so I was like, all right, let me make a post and see if we can't get some. And then I wound up buying some, which were these, and then after I bought these, I had some people reach out to me, and they're like, hey, we got cases. You went shopping for Christmas ornaments? Man. You don't you don't keep the same ones every year? Or you just needed some new ones? You gotta come visit here, man. We go, I didn't really go all out for Halloween this year because it really wasn't the plan. We weren't supposed to decorate for Halloween this year, and then the kids wanted to, and then it was kind of a headache with the yard and stuff. So I had to take the decorations down 2 or 3 times, and then I bought a new one, yard sailing, that was really big, and it really brought together all the stuff, and then it died after a couple of weeks, so it's kind of depressing. Christmas, man. Christmas, we go big for Christmas. What the heck is a Christmas cactus? What is a Christmas cactus? Now, we have, Sarah said we should cut down, but it ain't happening. Oh, was it, I think it was, I can't remember if it was last year. No, it was the year before. 2 years ago, I bought a life-size Grinch. Last year, we got the Grinch tree. And now this year, I already gave Sarah a fair warning. I said, it's happening. You know, I'm not discussing it. I'm telling you right now. I'm buying it. They have life-size Cindy Lou Who, life-size, and life-size Max. I'm bigger into the Rudolph stuff, but the Rudolph ones are too expensive. So those are affordable. All right, here's all our ornaments. I will do something with them. All right, let's get going. So every one of these has a red and white parallel, and then there are chances that case hits, autos, silvers, mosaics. I've heard the case hits and autos are one. I've heard 1 to 2 in every case, 40 boxes. So, all right, Shamar Stewart. Now we're going to start out with a red and blue Savion Williams and a Puka Nakua. I will top load all the red and whites later. Yeah, send me a picture. I've never heard of a cactus. I mean, I've heard of a cactus, but not as a tree. Jalen Royals. We got a Caleb Johnson and a Jahmyr Gibbs. Tyler Shaw. No, I like Rudolph better. Growing up, I was bigger in Rudolph. Quinshawn Judkins, was just talking about him. Mitchell Evans. Terrell Davis. I don't know why. Like, that was just a bigger part of my childhood. Maybe the Grinch movie might be better, but I don't know why. I just love the decorations for Rudolph. Trevor Etienne. We got a Mosaic Anthony Richardson. Cam Miller. Saquon. There's our first Cam Ward. Tennessee. No one wanted Tennessee in this one. I guess everyone's given up on Cam already. I don't think so. I don't. You know what? I don't think I did. Mason Taylor. Ashton Genty. All right, there is our first red white, nice red white. Ashton Genty going to Ryan Green. Agbuka, that's a good one. I'll have to check. We just started, Des. No Packers yet. No Packers yet, man. I'll have to check with Sarah, see if she got in the mail to know. Torrey Horton. We got an Elijah Arroyo. Pat Bryant. Colston Loveland. Quinn Ewers. Curtis Rourke. CJ Stroud. Oh, there's our first auto. Ty Robinson. Ty Robinson for the Eagles going to Steve Spencer. Steve Spencer. Ty Robinson. And we got a Quinshawn Judkins. We'll go ahead and sleeve him up. He's killing my fantasy team this week. Kenneth Grant, Ricky White, Nick Bonito, LaJohntay Webster, JT Tumaluau, Abdul Carter, Front porch. Oh, maybe I did, Ty. You know what? I did get... The mail lady did hand me 3 packages, and they're on my table. So, yes, I probably did get it. Because usually the packages go in the mailbox, which is in the back of the neighborhood. But, yeah, she did hand me some stuff today. So, it's probably in there. Jimmy Horn. Josh Simmons. I didn't get a chance to open any of them. Because when she delivered them, Sarah had to take the baby for his 4-month checkup. So, when she delivered them, I was in the process of feeding him. So I just kind of got him and moved on. Tyler Warren, his stuff's selling really well. We're going to go ahead and top load that for Indy. He's been pretty good this year. James Cook and a Chamir Dike. Lamar. Tyleek Williams. We got an Arian Smith. Brock Bowers. Need to hit a case hit, man. SP. Jordan Howes. We got a James Pierce. Jaden Daniels. Cam Scatabo for the Giants. Jimmy Horn. Jordan Love. Oh man, that was crazy. Donovan Jackson. Mason Taylor. Derrick Henry. Tommy Mellett, Jack Campbell, Maxwell Hairston, Stroud, Tyler Shaw, Cam Ward, but that one doesn't have a rookie logo. And this one is different than the other one. There's one of them like a variation. Oh yeah, those other ones. I guess so was the Judkins then. Hold on. Huh. Weird that it doesn't have a logo. So this is the variation. The ones where they're standing like this is a variation. We got a Colston Loveland for Chicago. CJ Stroud. Is it just on Cam Ward? Kevin Banks. We got a Luther Burden, Jordan Love. Amon Mimbu. Travion Henderson. There's one for New England. I know he hasn't really ramped up too much so far this year, but nice rookie running back. Came into the year with a lot of hype. Jaden Higgins. We got a Shamar Stewart. JJ. RJ Harvey. Webster. Trey Harris. Chase. Dylan Sampson. We got a James Pierce Jr. AJ Brown. All right, now we still got a good amount of packs left, but we need to ramp it up here. We need to get some bigger names. Case hit. Ricky White's what we need. RJ Harvey, that's for Denver. Ladd. DJ Giddens. Ollie Gordon from Miami. T.O. I like that the red and whites are all rookies, but we need to hit a couple of good ones. Jalen Noel. Michael Williams. Colston Loveland. Dylan Gabriel. That's a variation. Tuamolo. Matthew Golden. There's a nice one. Green Bay going to Dez. Dan Fouts. Abdul Carter. That's a variation. Seen a lot of SPs in here now. We need to find some. At least one nice SP, please. Caden Prather. Tyler Booker. Patrick Queen. Isaac Tesla. I think his stuff was doing pretty good. Kyle McCord. Brock Bowers. There's a nice Tyler Warren. That is also the variation. So the one where they're standing up is the variation. Usually they have a V on the back, but they don't in this. Will Campbell. Dante Thornton. Ty Felton. Maybe a case hit here. Looks interesting. Kaleidoscope, Jalen Hurts. Kaleidoscope, Jalen Hurts. That is indeed an SP case hit. There is on the top back left. Oh, it's on the left. I was looking. I thought it was usually on the right. Right next to the number. Mosaic Kaleidoscope. Steve Spencer. It's a nice little case hit there. So one case hit, one auto so far. With about 10 or 11 packs to go. There's Steve. What's up, man? Oh, wait, you know what? You got the auto and the case hit. Shadur Saunders. Tommy Mellott. Jack Beck. Caleb Johnson. Arian Smith. Kalel Mullings. Justin Jefferson. There's a Travion Henderson variation. Let me go ahead and let's see. Let's just open them all. 2. I think there's 9 left. 3. 4. Like I said, the other 3, well, I have some loose, but the bulk of what I have coming in are sealed cases. So whenever they get here, we'll do that triple casing. All right, last 9 right here in a stack. Jackson Dart. It's only a base, but at least it's a dart. The way he's playing, he's going to be the one to have in here. Silver Adunze, Woody Marks, TJ Watt, Orlando Gadsden, Silver Josh Simmons, Quinn Ewers, another dart. I think we got to, at this point, probably sleeve up anything dart. Wes Welker for the Chargers. Why? Why do they do that? Malachi Starks. Another Travion Henderson for New England. I think we hit like a big auto of his over the summer. I forget what product it was. Score or something. Jackson Haas. Jalen Royals. Ty Felton. Caleb Johnson, Terrence Ferguson, Isaac Tesla. There's a variation. Travis Hunter for Jacksonville. Jaden Blue, Derek Harmon, George Kittle. There's a Quinshawn Judkins on the variation. Warren Sapp for the Raiders too, but why? I don't get that. Why? Alright, last little tiny stack right here. Jordan Watkins, Graham Mertz, Peyton Manning, Tetiora McMillan variation for Carolina. Nick Emenworry, Bucky Irving, Tyler Warren. That's a really nice one. He's having a good year, and his were selling really well. Tyler Warren for Indy. CD, I think we got only one left. Only one left. Golden. There is a Matthew Golden variation. A McMillan, and our last one is Mitchell Evans. Man, I was really thinking with like 40 was a big enough amount to where, I guess there's more, but I was thinking it was a big enough amount to where you were like, oh, you were gonna definitely hit like at least one of all the big names. That was 40 boxes, my man. Yes, sir. That was 40. If you want me to, I can go through and show all the red and whites so we can count them up. Or I can show all the ornaments, either one. Hold on, we'll do that so you can see how many there were. Appreciate you, Chris. Hold on. We'll count the red and whites. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Because there's 2 on the Henderson. Alright. So we got the 1 dart. Unfortunately, not the red and blue. Appreciate you, Sean. I really don't know who this is. Ty Robinson. Doesn't say a position, unfortunately. Then we got the Matthew Golden, the 2 Travion Hendersons, the Ashton Genty, the Tyler Warren, and our 1 case hit is the Jalen Hurts Kaleidoscope. Alright, guys, that is going to do it. We are going to try. I'm going to check right now and see if we are good to go on the Marvel. We have 2 spots to go, so wait and find out. But if we're good to go on that, we can rip that as well. Either way, I appreciate. He's a defensive tackle. Okay. I figured you'd know. You're an Eagles fan. I'm a Cowboys fan, so I should probably know, but I don't. All right, guys, I appreciate the fill on that. I don't know what I'm posting tomorrow, but we're going to try to get this Marvel up and going here in a little bit. If not, we'll keep trying tomorrow. Either way, I appreciate you guys. Take care.